Hello, everybody. Today is June 2021, and I think it's 20th, and I'm on here. Many thoughts. I just like to start by praying, dear Lord, please guide my words and the things I have to say. Um, to like Sunday, my preacher Nick, he's from one church, preached on Mark 5. And I think that it seems like randomly I'll look things up, and then Mark 5 comes up. And so I was on YouTube and I clicked on Lisa Harper, and she started preaching about Mark 5. And Jesus cast demons out of a man named Legion. And doesn't, for me, I've seen it done on TV. I mean, I've seen it done on YouTube. I've seen it, I think majority of the people I've met don't even halfway even believe in it, or they'd rather think it to be out of sight, out of mind, and they go to church, and it's like a gray area for a lot of people. And then when he was on his way to help a little girl, and there was a huge crowd, and a woman touched him, and she had been bleeding for like 12 years. And the one thing that Lisa Harper had said in there, which I really didn't think about it, in those times, women did not go out when they were bleeding, and this woman was like bleeding all the time for like 12 years, so like she shouldn't even have been out. Like, I don't know if she was covered up, and she just, I mean, how bold was that for her to touch Jesus's robe? I mean, she could have been, put to death, but she had, he said, he asked who it was, and she told the truth, and she came forward even out of all this fear. And he said, go, and because of your faith, you are healed. And just, the boldness when we don't think we may be doing the right thing, or, there's just a lot that's been going through my mind about, a lot of things. And I do pray about doing what God's will is. And I think many times I don't, or haven't for many years. So to listen to God, or to listen to what God's will is, or to pray before that, or to pray before many things, it's something to start to get used to. I mean, I've many times prayed in troubles, or I prayed in the morning, or prayed in the evening, and but just getting used to having regular conversations with God, and also being thankful for all the things instead of being, complaining. And I know we hear about being thankful, and then truth. What is the truth? And even when it's the truth, then when is it appropriate to tell? Like, you don't always need to just say the truth out in every situation. I mean, there needs to be mercy and grace, I believe, too. But society seems to have gotten things pretty skewed up, that sometimes it's hard to know what to do. And I know just being more with talking to God and praying And I'm thankful for everything. And there's so many stories I could tell. Like one story, I was speaking to a lady named Lindsay at church. And she said, you know what? I hear something about an occult spirit in you. And I said, okay. She said, can I pray for you? And I said, yeah. So we started praying, and she held my hands, and we closed our eyes, and she started praying, and like it was almost like a lightning bolt came down, and the Holy Spirit, it came through her and through me. It like almost shocked us both. And then she started speaking, in tongues. And I believe that she was able to pray for me and to pray for that spirit to come out of me. And I do tell people about these stories. I don't know, some of my neighbors probably think, what's going on. I mean, throughout my years, I've tried all sorts of things, and I just didn't really think it was good or bad. I mean, there was stuff inside of me that was maybe like, should I not be doing this? But it wasn't like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this. Probably, again, because my compass was more off, because I just was used to doing whatever. Oh, yeah, let's try this, let's try that, let's do this, let's do that. So, that's it for now. And, thank you. Good night. Have a good night. And praise Jesus.